I have stories on stories today. I was at a park today.
Mushrooms speaking.
Mushroom. No, they were. There was so many squirrels. I was at High Park today. There was so many squirrels and chipmunks. This is sad. There was a hawk. It like swooped. It's been swooping by all day. Swoops by us, slams into a tree, which really it slammed into a chipmunk. Grabbed the chipmunk, flew to a branch, and I guess just ate it.
Gone.
But it was loud. It was like imagine like a 2x4 piece of wood like smacking a tree. That's kind of what it sounded like. It was loud. I was like, oh my god. And then it just flew away with this tiny little chipmunk.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was watching this video. I believe it was hawks, but hawks like, was it hawks? I remember, but they use the momentum of their body to kill. Like they go as fast and as hard as they can into the ground. Yeah, with their knuckles.
Their knuckles. Yeah.
They punch them. They go in and they just knock them out, and then they grab them and dip. Crazy.
All right, guys. The next Empower Up workout is hawk knuckle punch. Hawk boxing. Hawksing.
Pain Olympics. Knuckling your nuts.
Oh my god! Just being like tied down with all your limbs, and just all you hear is like
the hawk.
That falcon scream. Like just fuck it. You can
like
see it coming. Like oh god.
There's like a picture of a mouse on your nuts. It goes right through your nuts.
Just like obliterates. Just there's just dust.
You think they pop? Let's not talk about that.
They can. They're
poppable.
Imagine like the way that I imagine it is think of your intestines, how they all look like a bunch of like tubes rolled up. That's kind of what testicles look like.
True.
Because there's all those. It's tubules,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. It is.
So in a sense, like you could puncture or burst your intestine. You could puncture or burst anything. We're full of. Okay, here's the thing.
We're full of sacks.
I was gonna say we're full of sacks. We are technically.
We're a huge sack.
Your body's made up of
meat sacks,
bones, your central nervous system, as in your brains and your nerves that go out to your muscles. You have connective tissue, all these different things. So each muscle is wrapped in fascia. So fascia is connective tissue. Basically, it's like saran wrap. So imagine if you have like a slab of muscle on my arm here, just like in space. It's fully wrapped in this saran wrap, and every group of muscles is also wrapped in saran wrap. So let's say I have 1, 2, 3 muscles in my forearm. They're each wrapped in saran wrap, and my entire form is also wrapped in saran wrap. And plus we have bones.
So you're saying that saran wrap is a sack?
Yeah, in a sense.
Nice.
And then we have bones and let's just call them anchor points. They're called origins and insertions, where your muscles attach with tendons to the bones to move us, right? So we have structure, we have form. But if you were to take away all our bones and ligaments, we would literally just be a pile of like
mush,
flesh on the ground. Like we would just like be like a blob. Isn't that weird?
Think there's blob people out there?
Probably.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
So if I took the bones out of my finger, it'd just be like a mush, like a mushy sack.
I mean, you would probably still have what looks like fingers, but it'd just be like
mushy
your
sack.
finger. If you did this with your finger, like if you pointed up to the sky, it'd probably just fall and collapse in on itself.
But if I held it like down, would it just be like a sack of fluid? Probably.
Yeah. It would probably retain somewhat of its shape. Maybe not actually. Like maybe your palm were turned into like a glove filled with water or air, like a ball, because it no longer has your bones and ligaments and tendons holding your flesh to these bones.
Oh.
If the bones are gone, it might just like
loose.
turn into a ball.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
That's weird.
We're just a sack of
sacks,
muscles and fluids and cosmic dust.